How's it going, everybody? As promised, I'm back on to talk about why XRP, Stellar, and some other crypto projects have been booming. And it is because of this guy. So, Gary Gensler is the guy that's been the chair for the SEC for the last 4 years, I believe. I'd have to double check exactly, but he was placed in there, and just more of the machine's agenda. And this guy was continuously messing with crypto companies, crypto projects. I mean, this guy, oh man, where do I begin? Just a big old steaming pile of you know what, man. Just a dirtbag. Anyway, so he did take over in 2021. So yeah, he did. It was a 4-year term, like I thought. Um, so I knew that when Trump won the election, that this guy was definitely going to be gone. Okay, and we're going to get more and more into that. But I think he just had to resign anyways, but I mean, I'm not sure if they're allowed to go for another term, but there's no way. Oh, see, SEC commissioners serve 5-year terms. Okay, so Gensler could, in theory, have stayed until at least 2026. Instead, he's leaving the agency completely, as widely expected. I mean, it's not hard to figure out why he's just gonna resign. I mean, he knew that he was getting what I like to call the Bitcoin boot out the door because this dude was just, I mean, he wanted to come in, act like he was some big savior for crypto investors. And I mean, this right here, let me just demonstrate what this guy did. So, let's see. July 2022. Okay, so this is the bomb anyways, right? But they had lawsuits against Ripple, aka XRP, right? XRP used to be I mean, this thing was at $3.40 at one point. This thing got just completely held down for, I mean, you can see this whole box is just consolidation. Keep in mind this is on the daily time frame. The biggest peak it got from the bottom was 90 cents before this run, obviously. But I mean, we can go and look at September 2023. Okay, let's look at Bitcoin in September of 2023. Oh, what's that? Just going up and up and up, right? Solana, Ethereum. We can look at multiple coins and see the same thing. XRP has been around just, I mean, it is one of the main coins. No question about that. Market cap is $84 billion, almost 85 billion. This coin wants to be used by all the big banks. They believe in this to be the coin that will be like, and we're talking about big companies are wanting to do this. I mean, BlackRock, all types of people are talking about it. They want to make it where central banks, you know how they were talking about, for some of you that don't know, they were talking about a one world digital currency or US digital currency, and they want to make XRP the central bank currency, right? Like, just because of its security, its speed, and multiple other things, but they want to make XRP the central bank digital currency type thing. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, I know some of you might have thought of the World Central Bank um, one currency thing. I mean, it scared me, but when they're talking about it with the plan with XRP, I'm not thinking of it the same way. And if you, I mean, like I tell everybody, do your own research. I'm never going to give you bad information. I'm always going to try and give you the best information in what I know and in my trades. I tell you trades that I take every day. I mean, by the way, from my video earlier, oh man, we're in profit. For anyone that might have watched my video earlier and took this trade, we are in two that are running in profit. Imagine that. And yeah, those were the two I called out. But I know Aerodrome's still running in profit too. I believe I called that out the other day with you guys. Oh, the other thing I wanted to call out was, so I know a lot of you guys probably are into TON, the Telegram network coin, and the TON coin. And this yellow box, I don't remember which video it was. It was on one of my market outlook videos. This box, I framed it because TON was stuck in this $4.50 to $6. It was like the peak, $6.12, whatever. This box just going back and forth while all these other coins are doing way bigger, But oh yeah, that Casper trade was beautiful. That was something else, man. Anyways, the TON coin finally broke this consolidation box today. And we are very happy for that. This definitely was a win today. The CEO of Telegram got arrested months back, and there's just a lot of things going on, and obviously a lot of things weighted down. But back to XRP, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even have XLM on my. Feel bad. This is an old coin that I honestly just have not been in. Wow, look at, jeez. I haven't been in it, I'm gonna be honest with you. But now I'm gonna put it right up there next to XRP because, that's crazy. So, and I want to go back in time with you guys. Yeah, you're seeing that right. August 2014. Stellar. This is on the weekly time frame, guys. This is insane what we have witnessed in the past week. Oh, wow. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't looking at Stellar anymore. I was not even, just like Cardano and Dot and Polygon. I'm not looking at them no more. I'm really not. I haven't been for a while, and I did on the last bull run. I wasn't even looking at. I don't think I even bought Stellar in the last bull run, to be honest. I might have. I can't remember for sure. We did peak at 80 cents. The all-time high is like 92 cents, almost $1. But as you can see, I mean, it's done some good numbers. And wow, I mean, shit, that's crazy. So you guys that are in Stellar, you can thank Trump and you can thank Gary Gensler for getting out. Because this is crazy. This is good. Good stuff. I'm wondering where this will land next, though. Because now, I mean, man, just November 11th, November 12th, you could have got 9 to 10, 11 cents. Now it's at 60 cents today. Still running right now even. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add this. Oh, I already did. I did earlier. Okay. Anyways, let's check my funded prop firm account that I started when I started the YouTube page just for fun. I made a whole video on bitfunded.com for the prop firm account, and I'm on phase 2 of the challenge. And I wanted to start this when I started the page just to, like, you know, have something to show where you guys don't necessarily need a whole bunch of capital to trade crypto. I mean, if you know what you're doing, and I'll be honest with you, even if you're not 100% confident in your trading yet, these prop firm funded account challenges will create and make you a better, and they'll make you a better trader, 100%. Because the rules that are in place for this is stuff that I still do to this day on accounts with my own money. So, yep, pretty happy. This has been going pretty well, and I'm happy that it was so far a good experience, and I highly recommend it for you guys. You know, hey, tell Bitfunded. I don't know if they have a referral program. Tell them to sponsor me, because I'll happily make videos for them. No. But I will say this. Since starting the channel, just from the day I started this YouTube channel, I believe if this trade hits, right? We're still running. We're in profit. I mean, you could close it and call it a win right now, and this one. But I have given out, I mean, 11, I think I'm just going to be humble and say 10 wins, 0 losses. Tell your friends, tell everyone, come hop on my YouTube channel. I will be making a Telegram and a Discord group, and I want to build a community around the YouTube page, but also the Discord and the Telegram, and I want it to be a community where we can all talk. I can call out trades, you guys can call out trades, call out different projects you see. I want to build that community, okay? So I am working on both of those. Bear with me. I do have this going on. I do have a business. I sell cars. So I got a family. So I got multiple things on my plate, and I gotta live. So, but I am building it, and it is on my mind, and it is in my plan. I will be also creating other kind of content for LLCs, people trying to start a business, credit, how to build your credit, how to repair your credit, how to get your credit to good spots where then you can get, let's say, business funding, all that, okay? And it is amazing what doors that can open. Anyways, sorry about that. Okay, so anyways, back to Gary Gensler stepping down. This is by far the most, well, I don't know, Trump winning was probably the most important news for crypto. This is probably the second best news for crypto. I don't think you guys haven't been around for a while. This guy has just been, I mean, this guy was coming after Ethereum next. He was trying to go after Coinbase. He was trying, I mean, and the whole Ripple, aka XRP lawsuit, by the way, they lost, and this dude, of course, was appealing and wanting to bring it back, but it's dead in the water now. Oh, emergency. I mean, they I do believe what happened then. I believe they settled it. May not pursue appeal after Trump's. I mean, it's dead in the water, and they just won't give up. I swear I read that they were willing to let it go, and they were paying them some amount of money, but to Ripple, it's, I mean, nothing. Some millions in the bucket to them. Rumors, securities, surge. There will be many fabricated reports in the past. Closed doors. Appeal were to be. Oh, Fago also pointed out that if the appeal were to be dismissed, an outcome that would be historically unusual but still possible, it likely wouldn't happen until after the new SEC chair is appointed and confirmed. This means there will likely be ample time for more false reports, speculating up to the January 15th. Huh? It won't happen until the new. Huh. Interesting. Gensler resigns. Resignation date coincides with Donald Trump's inauguration as the 47th president of the United States, scheduled for January 20th. During his, but yeah, Trump had promised to remove Gensler from office on his first day. However, Gensler has chosen to step down on the very same day that Trump will assume office. I mean, yeah, oh wow, reacts. Donald Trump nominates billionaire hedge fund manager as Treasury Secretary. That was today. Let's see what this is about. This seems like a decent. The cryptobasic.com. I actually never, I don't think I've seen this website. So far, I like the news articles on here, to be honest with you. So, let me see here. Okay, so Ripple's CEO Brad Gerling has expressed optimism regarding the nomination of Scott Bessent as the United States Treasury Secretary. I don't know who Scott Bessent is. Which hedge fund? Scott Bessent is most anticipated over the past few days due to his market savvy and pro-innovation approach to economic policies. His entire career has been in the finance sector, working for Jim Canos and George Soros, and running his own hedge fund, Key Square Capital Management. He is known to advocate for cautious trade policies, tax. What's crazy is his George Soros, that he worked with George Soros. Because for you guys that don't know who George Soros is, I'm going to show you right now. This is where it gets weird. And I'm really confused because, yeah, where do I begin? Let me read about this with you guys just a little bit more before I get into him. Because, okay, he is known to advocate for cautious trade policies. Prior to Bessent's nomination, other high-profile candidates, such as investors John Paulson, former Federal Reserve Governor Kevin Warsh, were among those considered to fill the position. However, the U.S. President-elect nominated Bessent for the... Okay. Determining how the sector should be regulated. Foreign top cryptocurrencies have been reacting to the move. Okay, referred to Bessent as the perfect choice for the Treasury Department. The most pro-crypto and pro-innovation Treasury secretary the industry has ever seen. This suggests that Garland believes Bessent will provide favorable policies that could foster the growth of crypto. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to scroll through this a little bit after the election. What's weird is Trump met with the CEO, Brian Armstrong, of Coinbase the other day. So I was thinking maybe, maybe he was looking at him to fill some role, but I guess this is who he chose. But yeah, who will serve as the next SEC chair though? Because he's the Treasury Secretary. So who is going to fill the SEC chair? Including, so some of the candidates, they're high profile candidates, obviously. Pro crypto lawyer Tracy Goodley Colin and Robinhood CLO Dan Gallagher. I don't know. I was wondering about him meeting with the Brian Armstrong and Coinbase because, oh wow, that's a big prediction right there. I'm just what's so funny about Jitto is near his $500 million market cap. Well, what's crazy is you can see all types of pointless meme coins that will raise over $500 million market cap left and right. I mean, it's insane how many do. But yet you have Jitto, which is staking protocol with Solana. It's a big one too, and I thought I didn't know the market cap was not even at 500 million. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see what this is too. This website doesn't seem too bad, but we got to get back to this. I want to know because what's crazy is George Soros is. Let me see who. Jim Chanos. Is it Jim Chanos? This is why you always do your own research. Jim Chanos, yeah. Who's Jim Chanos? Okay, let's see. Oh, he shorted Enron back in the day. He predicted the Enron. Wow. Maybe not predicted the beginning, but he made obviously a big name for that trade. Which Enron, for you guys don't know, was a big oil company. It ended up being a big collapse. Let's see here. Okay. So this guy was a short seller. Obviously made I mean, they were talking heavy short selling of companies that are overvalued and ended up crashing. Don't know about Baldwin United, but I know all about Enron. That was a big deal. What's funny about Enron is I also like my stepdad. I guess I shouldn't be going into the family, but let's just say I know some people. I've heard stories. I mean, back in the 90s where they lost millions of dollars. Not my stepdad himself, but someone else he knows. But anyways, yeah, I've heard stories of people that lost a lot of money in Enron because they're first riding the wave and it was all fun and games. But I mean, they you know, back in the 90s, it was like Enron was pumping like a Bitcoin run or something. It was going, I heard, but then it completely crashed. Matter of fact, let's look up Enron weekly chart. Let's see what that looked like. Oh, there it is. There's the Enron chart from back in the 90s or 80s and 90s. Here it is. If I can zoom it in bigger. They thought they were riding a magical wave. So what, 92 you could have got in. Oh, it was expensive shares. Wow, $1,000. $1,000 back in 1992 right there. This thing ran up to $8 grand. Oh, a little over $8 grand. Wow, man. Could have alerted shareholders to modify or hedge their stock positions. Note the long-legged doji at the top. Oh, wow, I see what they're saying. This is on the monthly chart. And what they're saying is this is a sign when you have a long wick. This is on the monthly chart. So that one candle right there, where they're pointing there too, that long wick doji was saying that it was, for one, tapped out, but also probably reversing. And I mean, this thing, there's a lot of corruption and BS that was behind this, obviously, but I've never looked at this chart before, but oh yeah, that was a big deal. That was a big deal. What's this? What? Selected Enron financial statement details. These numbers are... Oh. Millions. So, I know it looks like $391, but it's 391 million. So, and these down here are in the billions. So 13 billion, 30 billion. Current assets was 30 billion. From 2000, so 1999, they were at 7 billion, and then everything just went down. It's funny to watch some of this stuff. Wait, so this is showing a whole different... No, that's... Or the shares? I'm just wondering, were the shares really... See, I don't know. This isn't price, so... I might be completely wrong on that first one that I was saying, like 1,000, 8,000. I don't think that was price. This right here, 1,002. I mean, maybe it is. Either way, you guys get the gist. It fell hard. It fell very hard. A lot of people lost a lot of money. Okay, so 10, 20, 30. $10, I guess. I don't know. Either way, whatever. That's in the past. Sorry to go on a rant about Enron, but this guy predicted shorting it. Obviously, it worked out great. So, what I want to know is, where does this guy come in with George Soros? And we have not got there yet. We haven't even touched base on Soros yet, but we will. We will get there in just a second. Believe me. What did George Soros and who's this guy again? Scott Best in it. Let's see here. Oh man. I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't. This is honestly crazy. Because it's crazy. Because, yeah, Democratic donor to Trump. I mean, this is just crazy to me. It's almost, I'll be honest with you, scary. Honestly. So let me get to it. Um, Watch this. Let's do, even I don't trust Wikipedia, but they're going to say conspiracy theories, right? But I have a good feeling that most of these will be the truth. So, sorry about the dogs. He is behind the European migrant crisis or importing migrants to European countries under the current. Leading international cabal that include the Jews such as the Rothschilds, the Freemasons, and the Illuminati. Yeah. Also, President Donald Trump also claimed Soros was backing the protests against the. Okay, picked it up. Off the charts, dangerous. And this was Bill O'Reilly of Fox News saying this guy is dangerous. And I think so too. Honestly, this guy, like for instance, so he is the head of the World Economic Forum, okay? Now you have the top billionaires, okay? Top elite people in the world. This group, these people run the world. They have been running the machine for a very long time. And the Democrats are highly influenced by this guy and the other the World Economic Forum. I want to put this one. So Elon Musk, who, keep in mind, George Soros and the World Economic Forum tried to get Elon Musk to come on board with them, and he refused to get with them. And he has been calling them out for a very long time in all the stuff that they do. And obviously you guys need to just dig in and do your own research, just because I don't know how much I can say and can't say on here, and that's the kind of where I'm getting with this. But Elon Musk compared George Soros to Jewish Marvel Comics supervillain Magneto and accused him of wanting to erode the very fabric of civilization because he hates humanity. He later acknowledged that Soros' organization wants nothing less than the destruction of Western civilization. In reply to an ex-user speculating about George Soros-led invasion of Europe by North African immigrants. So he had a big part signing aid for the COVID-19 pandemic in Armenia by the Soros Foundation, and that there are no traces of Soros. Yeah. I'll say this. Look up stuff about George Soros and Argentina. And I think you're going to find out a lot of stuff that you didn't know. If you don't, I mean, if you already know, then you know. But this guy, I'm saying that Soros was a Nazi collaborator who turned in other Jews and stole their property during the occupation. Yeah, man. I mean, this guy is just all over the world. I mean, and I promise you, I would put every dollar betting that he is a big part of a lot of the issues that have been going on in America for the last 4 years. This guy right here. And what doesn't make any sense to me. Where's that last one that we had? Oh no. Where did that page go? This is what worries me. Oh, I think it's down. How did we not? Right there. How did Scott? Man, I got to. Oh yeah, because it was you have to have a subscription, New York Times, and I will never pay money to be subscribed to the New York Times. Don't get me started. They're not where I'm getting my information from ever. And Forbes too. No, I'm good. Don't trust what they say. Anyways, I know that we went through another rabbit hole that, I mean, I honestly didn't know that Trump chose him today. And I didn't even know who he was, to be honest. And now I know, and I'm really, really, really wondering how he went from a Democratic donor and big time inside workings with people like George Soros to, I don't know how Trump or why Trump would put him in charge. It just does not make sense to me. And I'm gonna do some more research. Besson has said he has known the Trump family for 30 years. My late brother Robert Trump. Doing this. I was all in for Trump. I was one of the few Wall Street backing him. I mean, just as you can tell, I'm almost like speechless on this, but I have to do more research on it, honestly. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It really doesn't. So I do want to point out on here, it says, by 2016, Bessent had distanced himself from the mainstream Democratic causes, contributing significantly to Republican allied super PACs and ultimately Trump's campaign. So now this makes a little more sense to me. So this guy left the Democrats and also, I'm assuming, probably distanced himself from Soros as well because, yeah. This picture right here, if you saw this face in your nightmares, You might need a worry. Hold on, I gotta save this. Oh man. Boom. You know what I should do? I should make a George Soros meme coin. Yeah, this is a scary face right here. Let's just say that. But, oh man. This makes a little more sense. But yeah, in the early 2000s, he was supporting Al Gore and Hillary Clinton. But however, by 2016, Bessent distanced himself from the Democratic causes. So, Republican. Okay. This makes more sense now. I mean, obviously the guy sounds like he's very smart in Wall Street and in the markets. Yeah. Okay. Well, this makes a little more sense now. So I wanted to start this out with the SEC and Gary Gensler stepping down and why that helps us. Back to that real quick is all these crypto projects, I mean, they're going to breathe a lot easier and they're going to be able to sleep at night and they're going to be able to boom with that guy gone. And then the other thing I was going to say with him too is, oh, the Sui trade. I totally forgot. Sui too is in profit. The other thing I was going to mention though is with Gary Gensler, they are also finally, now that Trump got elected and they know that he's going to be thrown out or resign now, that they're going to start, there's like 13 states suing Gary Gensler now. I don't know. I mean, obviously it's going to take time and all that, but yeah, they're going after him. Some people are real pissed off. They feel like he has just been harassing them for 4 years, 3 years, or almost 4 years, something like that. And people are tired of it, honestly. This is support now, to be honest. Yeah. But so he's gonna be gone. It's gonna be great for crypto. I'm gonna do more research on Scott Bessent, however you say it, and I encourage you guys to that don't know who George Soros is or the World Economic Forum is. I highly recommend doing your own research on them, but I also highly recommend making sure it isn't something that makes them out to be the greatest thing to ever help humanity and the world and all these great things he does, because that's a bunch of fluff and a bunch of BS, if you ask me. But you know, everyone has their opinion, and plenty of people are probably gonna disagree or agree. I personally am obviously pro Trump, and obviously I mean, just look at this alone. But that's the least of it. But anyways, yeah, I am very, very shocked. I really am. But do your own research, guys. Trades are hitting. We're going good. More videos to come, and I am out. Also, one last thing is, I think it was. Let me. Which coins booming because Gary Gensler. I think it's mainly just XRP and XLM. But I just wanted to make sure There wasn't any other coins that were going crazy. Because, well, I mean, shit, everything's probably doing better because he's leaving, but those two really are the big ones that are getting a good reaction from it. I'll say that. Oh, this is an old wallet. But yeah, mainly just those two are getting a good reaction. All right, guys, have a good night and thank you. So I do want to